Sorry.
Very flawed umbrella. It's ugly. Hang on, if I go like that. Oh, Lou, what a day! Thank you.
Glorious. Oh no, I can't get my...
Oh. How have I given you that? Take that one.
No,
Take that one. Take that. What has happened here? Somebody has been playing with it. That's what's happened. Somebody.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Don't you be sorry. It's doing a job. I don't know quite what, but it's doing a job.
It's doing something.
It's doing something for somebody.
Oh, round the urn.
That's it. Round the old urn. Of course, you've been in this garden many times, Lou.
I have been in your garden many times.
Not in the pissing rain.
No, I don't think we've ever sat outside in the... Oh, I was too wide for that arch. Ever sat outside in the rain?
I'll get us a cushion so we get a dry seat.
Oh, thank you. Ever the gents.
There's a dry side and a wet side.
There's a dry side and a wet side. Which one? That feels... Is that dry?
That's dry.
Yeah.
Which side?
And if you sit there... Oh, careful, dear. Careful.
Right.
In my spin, I feel like...
Sorry.
It's like something out of a cartoon.
Oh, sorry.
I don't mind it. It's covering me, really. Lou
Hi.
Beckett, thank you for coming. Aeroplanes over the top. Again,
All good things.
I refuse to apologise about it. I just think I wanted to do a podcast in the rain.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a podcast in the garden. And you've got to accept the elements.
Britain is Britain.
Britain is Britain.
It's good for the plants.
Britain, yeah, it's
And the
good for the
wildlife.
plants. The grass, of course, and it was sunny this morning.
It was nice. Well, it was nice when I left the house.
Something about, well, we're here now.
We're in it now.
We're in it now. I was saying about my neighbour Totoro.
Yes.
It's a bit of a feeling of that, actually, with this rain.
Actually, and she does have a slightly dilapidated red umbrella, isn't it?
Yeah. Umbrella looks a bit
the neighbour
spiky.
gives them. The neighbour gives
good.
Satsuki and May. I know, my daughter's a deep in the Totoro lore. So.
What a lovely thing to be involved in. The whole Totoro Studio Ghibli world.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice little. I mean, don't get me wrong, cut me ugly Disney, but I do like. It is nice to have a little.
Yeah.
Something different. Yeah.
Because you, of course, went on a lovely holiday to Japan.
We did. Well, Australia and then tack Japan on the end for some culture.
Did you love it?
Really, really loved it. It was I don't know what I was expecting. I think it's because it's so different. Didn't know what to expect, but really loved it.
It is very complicated. I remember when I went, it used to take me at least half an hour to get out of any underground station because I just didn't understand any of the signs and everything just felt just so complicated just because I didn't know it.
I mean, I don't know how you do it without technology now.
Yeah, I went before that.
Yeah, oh no, we kind of lent really into the AI. Burn the world down.
Yeah, Google Translate and things like
Google
that.
Translate, you can do the lens thing, so you just hold your phone up to photos or up to signs and it translates it live on the camera for you.
Oh, I didn't have anything like that.
I don't know, I don't think we could have done it without.
Oh, because I was just following signs and then like half an hour later, there I'd be still back on the platform.
Let's get back on the tube, go home.
Yeah. And I also foolishly went in August, which was boiling hot.
I didn't realise Japan got that hot.
Yeah,
it's
really hot.
Mental.
Tropical.
Yeah, once I started looking, when we started doing some research, and people were like, you need to take fans and sprays, and I was like, what?
Exhaustingly
like,
hot.
not when we went, but yeah.
Well,
still...
I would just be like craving sugary drinks as soon as I walked out of the hotel every day because
just immediate dehydration.
Yeah.
They've got the Coke there. They've got the special Diet Coke.
Oh.
That I think somebody said basically it's got a mild laxative in it.
Right.
But it's a health drink. But it's Coke, it's Diet Coke, but it's got like fibre in it to stop you absorbing anything. And I was like, I'll live off it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. What a lovely trip to take kids on. Did the kids enjoy it?
Loved it. I was a bit, because I'd say they're not picky eaters, they're very plain eaters. So I was a bit worried that was going to be difficult, but they absolutely loved it.
They got on board?
Yeah, they just really, really kind of embraced all the difference and all the novelty, and they're up for a good time. The girls, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
let's slave for a good time. But you know, they loved it. They loved the novelty. Like we went to a restaurant that you ordered on an iPad and it all came on a conveyor belt.
Oh.
Not like Yo Sushi. It's like you ordered on the iPad and it went ding, and then when your order was coming, it'd go ding ding, and it'd stop in front of you.
So thought through, isn't it?
Yeah.
So well thought through. I remember loving all of that and loving food that I'd never had anywhere else in the world. Like not sushi, but more like salads that had things like yuzu in them, which I'd never tasted before.
The kids' meals there
Oh,
were
yeah, what did they do?
absolutely insane. Like we were on a meal plan thing at Disney, and it had come and I'd be like, I don't know what this is. And it was just so fancy and healthy and balanced and like I said, not that the girls necessarily ate lots of it, but they did try. They were quite up for trying minuscule little bites of everything.
I wouldn't have been as adventurous as that.
I wasn't, and I'm fully grown
I mainly grew up on Yorkshire puddings. And
Yorkshire puddings are nice.
Well, that's what I tend to think. And margarine. But margarine back then, which I think was very salty, and as it turned out, probably not healthy at all.
No, I think our mums were trying to be healthy, weren't they? And
Yes, very much doing those,
we didn't do much. We did a Olivio,
Oh, that's
which
fancy.
I think it's now called Bertolli.
Yes, yes.
Had a rebrand.
Bit of olive oil in it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Olivio.
And I think people were constantly doing the special K diet. Do you remember that?
The angry middle-aged women that would just live off cereal and wonder why they were cross.
Yeah.
Thin but cross. Sorry.
I'm dreaming of fitting into a red swimsuit. That's what I remember. Was the...
or a red dress if it was winter.
Yeah.
It was like a kind of fitted red bodycon, deeply nylon stretchy dress.
Fortified with riboflavin or something.
Yeah.
Weird. Or fortified with iron.
What is riboflavin? Absolutely no idea. Riboflavin?
What is fluoride? It's in the water, isn't it?
Fluoride is for teeth? No.
I think it is. But some people say, oh, fluoride. They're controlling our brains.
Oh, goodness, because I think they put it in the water. So it's something about babies with... It's for pregnant women. Something like that. No idea what it does. You can't worry about everything.
That's what I always think. And I sometimes think if they want to put a chip in my brain... If you want to live up there, you are welcome
Fine.
to. I mean, Lord knows, I've struggled enough with it.
You have a go.
You can put up with those voices. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if Elon Musk it can put up with the constant stream of criticism as my brain provides, then good luck to you.
Needs it. He could do with a bit more.
He could do. No, look at, it's pooling. The water's pooling. Don't worry, it doesn't matter.
You can't worry about everything.
You can't worry
if
about
I want to put chemicals in the water or a chip in my brain, fine.
I thought
just don't take my social media off me.
Just-
I like it. I like a scroll. I like a doom scroll.
You love a social media, don't you? Because I've been trying to cleanse my social media.
I'd say I'm a lurker. I have brief flurries where I post a lot, and then there's nothing for ages. No, it's because the book. I posted a lot to kind of shamelessly hawk my wares.
No, not at all.
And then other than that, I kind of lurk. I scroll, I lurk. I don't even comment. I don't like, I don't comment.
But I get sort of down when I look at it sometimes, and I think, no, this isn't good for me.
You're not on enough reality TV accounts.
You love all that, don't you?
Oh, inject it in my veins.
Yeah, I think I could get into it thanks to you. If I was watching it with you, I think I'd enjoy it.
I liken it to I'm entertained, but I'm not challenged in any way. So I have it on like the radio.
Brilliant.
It's just there when there's an argument or something. Oh, and it's Shakespeare.
What, they do Shakespeare?
No, God, no. Isn't
that Hamlet?
I get quite passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's silly and it's flippant and it's irreverent and it's fashionable and not just Housewives, this is across the reality TV spectrum. But it's also, if you flip it over, I think it is almost every human condition that you can watch as well. It's friendships, it's loyalty, it's relationships, it's work, it's careers, it's arguments and how you resolve them, it's conflict resolution.
Really? Do they get resolved? I always just see them arguing all the time.
They will resolve it to fight again next series.
Or to have a grudge.
So the grudges and it's.
Oh, I like how you've described it now.
It's kind of everything, and you get little snapshots into different.
And this
Sorry.
very broad umbrella. It's puddling. Hang on, if I go like that. That worked. Lou. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Tom,
Thank God
I'm sorry.
It's you with me. Oh, everybody. So, very soothing though for the listener.
Very soothing.
Very soothing. My legs are wet now.
No, it's fine.
Are yours okay?
We'll have clean knees, which is important.
Apparently some people don't wash their legs in the shower. What do you think about that?
Wash my legs in the shower.
Well, I don't always, but apparently some people are appalled by it.
But then I don't think I wash my legs in the shower because I shave my legs in the shower.
Oh,
so I'm
do you?
exfoliating off the dirt
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
with sharpened metal.
We went to a spa the other day where they had like a salt bath.
Oh.
And then you rub salt on yourself and then you get in this salty water. It's
Oh, I like that.
Delicious.
Is it your own salt bath though, or are you getting in other people's
Well, that
exfoliated skin cells?
that is one of those things. I think it's a bit like hotels. Don't think about it.
No, best not.
Don't think about it because you won't enjoy it. If you think about how many people have slept in that bed, you won't enjoy a hotel.
No.
And hotels.
No.
But sorry, going back to reality TV, the silliness of it. I think the world needs more of that.
And it's little snapshots into, so I will watch anything on Hey You but they also do like Below Deck.
Oh, that's
And I've
one,
got
isn't
an
it?
intricate knowledge of yachting now.
Oh, there you go. You see,
And it's different careers and different
Might be
cultures and
something you
different
choose to do.
areas of the world. I genuinely think you can take it on a kind of very base level
Yeah.
or surface level of just entertainment and fashion and frippery and relationship drama. But then also I genuinely think you could do like a whole PSHE curriculum on the boys of Bravo, of like the narcissist, the Peter Pan, the kind of perpetual cheater, and you could teach teenage girls what to look out for.
I think that'd be a great idea, and they're all referenced in the way that they used to be in like The Hills or what was that one, Selling Sunset?
Yeah,
Is that still going?
I think so.
That one
I gave up
always
on
thought
that
it was
one.
beautiful home, gorgeous home,
Yeah.
beautiful home. Here's your wet bar. Always a wet
What's a
bar.
wet bar?
It's a bar. It's like a drinks making shelf with a sink in the middle.
Right, and
That's
I
a
guess a
wet
dry
bar.
bar is just a shelf.
It's just a shelf.
Right.
It's literally beautiful home, gorgeous. But they didn't do anything to sell the homes.
No, I don't really understand how American estate agents, because they charge so much.
Realtors.
Because you pay when you buy as well.
What do you think about British estate agents starting to put their picture on the boards? I don't
I don't
trust
like it.
It's too.
It's not us.
I don't want to know who's selling
Hide
that
behind
house.
a faceless logo.
Thank you.
I
I don't want to like.
and also, do people like estate agents here? I wouldn't have thought you'd want to advertise yourself
I
as
wouldn't
such.
want a picture of like Chris, the estate agent, like on a placard outside
No.
my house all the time. It looks
No.
like a political thing as well.
It does, and I don't know, I don't like it. I think there's a deep distrust of anyone in that kind of role
I agree.
in Britain,
I agree.
and I don't want to see. I want to
Yeah.
see less of them, not more.
Exactly. I'm sorry if you're an estate agent listening to this.
Yeah, sorry,
But-
or a politician whose face is on a board, because I don't want to see them either.
Can you imagine being a
I just
politician?
want to go about my day thinking about Real Housewives, and that's it.
I think that's not
Leave
a bad
me
way to
alone.
live. I think that's what people are trying to
Put
do.
fluoride in the water, dodgy vaccines, and a bit of Real Housewives. That's all I want.
That's all. You know
Yeah.
what? You're not wrong there.
No.
though. I was quite. You remember that film Wall-E? You know about the robot who
Yeah.
lives on Earth, and then the humans can't live on Earth anymore, so they all have to live on these like cruise ships, spaceships in the sky.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And they're all like going around on sun lounges, and all they don't have any bones anymore. They don't walk around. I think that would be a lovely
Lovely.
life. Lovely
Turn me
life.
into a blob.
Yeah.
Well, it's Flubber. Is that
Flubber.
it? Was that the
Oh, maybe.
science, the green one with Robin Williams?
Oh, I
Is that
remember
Flubber?
that. Flubber, yeah.
Yeah. Turn me into that.
Yeah, just watch
We'll have a
the
lovely
reality.
time.
But the world needs more of that escapism.
It's bad enough whether you look at it or you don't look at it. I do look at it. I'm not like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
No,
I
but
think
yeah.
you need to be aware enough of what's going on around you that you're informed and educated about it. But my brain is not equipped to cope with the entire world's
Well, and
issues
I always say
all
as well,
the time, 24 hours a day.
But the way that the news presents it is as well is like, well, what have you done about it?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I can't. I don't
It's-
know.
no.
What have you done about inflation?
Ruby Wax has written a book. One of her things, when she's written a couple, but she's written a really interesting one about she went back to Cambridge or Oxford, one of the two, and did something very, very clever with neuroscience.
Yes.
And looked at the kind of chemistry and anatomy of your brain and the way you deal with things and mental health and all of that. And she said, essentially, we are not evolutionary developed to take in the amount of information that we are. that we are equipped to deal with maybe the kind of 100 people that live in our village and maybe 3 or 4 villages around us.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we are not developed enough.
Fascinating.
Our brains are not developed enough to cope with an entire world's worth of worries.
Yes.
And I know you can't just go, oh, I won't think about it. But there has to be a...
Yeah. Well, of course we all want to be good people.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes, like I say, it kind of loops us in sometimes, I think. And as well, I do think a lot of the news cycle, you can tell the journalists love it, don't they? What's the bell? No?
Bells. The bells.
The bells. They love it. They love the drama.
Sorry, I went full Quasimodo then.
Very, very Disney. Very Disney now. They love the drama of it, and they love they're going to get really excited about this new scandal or this new...
Yeah.
It's like, well, there are people involved in this.
Yeah, like that's just...
Like, seldom do they kind of go, like, acknowledge the individual... I don't know.
Yeah.
But I've noticed this with the news. I try and limit it to specific outlets.
Yes. I like to be aware, but not panicked.
Yes.
You can't live 24/7 in a state of panic.
Absolutely not.
I realise what I've said then is, don't care about the world, don't watch the news, just watch telly.
No, it doesn't come across. No,
That's not what I'm saying. Oh,
not
no.
Oh, God. Lou's ruined her life. I couldn't give less of a shit about... No.
Fuck 'em all. No.
No one thinks that, because I know that you are very well informed, and that's why I think it's interesting to hear you say it as well, because I know that we often have like very in-depth discussions about things, and you're such a joy to speak to because you're so knowledgeable about all of that. But
thanks, Tom.
but at the same time, it is. But I think that is natural to kind of have a mix. You can't be like glued to BBC Breaking.
I think you need somewhere you can go, and that's what I mean about, like, because Rob always laughs. I'm like, but it just at the time it gets to like 9 o'clock at night, what I want is something that helps my brain switch off, and watching women scream at each other whilst dressed in Versace helps my brain switch off. But you everyone do what works for you.
I just look at antique dealers and
lovely
upholstery. Yeah,
everyone's got their thing.
Everyone's got their kink. But
sorry, I touched your umbrella.
Oh, don't worry, I'm basically soaking wet now. I think escapism like that is so powerful. I found it with being involved in Titanic, which, not to shamelessly plug my project, but Ty, one of the creators on it, is like, this is offering people a different vibration, he describes it as in like to and then they can face the horrors of the world.
Yeah.
They get a moment of relief.
To find somewhere, and like whatever that is, like, and I've seen Titanic, I haven't seen you in it yet, but my tickets are booked.
Oh.
The tickets are booked. Rob wouldn't let me come without him.
Oh, is he going to be...
Selfish.
Oh, he's not seen it, has he?
No, he's not seen it at all. So it'd be nice to see it with someone that hasn't seen it, and obviously seeing you, but like going somewhere where you can just go out yourself, a complete escapism, just pure joy and hysteria and silliness for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Like, we all need it.
Maybe in a pompous way, I don't know, but I do think actually it does a service to bond people together. Laughing and lightness and laughing at some of the foibles of life. That brings people together in a way that actually I think is preventative to the horrors of the world.
I think you build your resilience up a little bit more. You go and you have a good time, you fill your cup a bit, you feel a bit more resilient to some of the terribleness that's out there.
Yes. I feel like that song, Why Does It Always Rain on Me? Because I've got this absolutely useless... Basically, it's a spoke. It's a few spokes is all I've got here, and a bit of nylon on top of it, which is barely holding together. I have a resilience, Lou.
I didn't realise how wonky it was at the top.
And I've sort of slouched quite considerably. Yeah, it's comically bad. But, we
persevere.
We persevere, Lou. We persevere.
Your resilience has been topped up last night.
I'm very resilient today. I'm really...
Sorry,
it's gathering at the back, so I'm like... What are you looking at? Look
at your little lamp thing behind you.
I know, the lamp top. Yeah, the little candle, completely round. Horrendous. What I really wanted to talk to you about, when I moved the waterfalls off. I actually don't mind the rain.
I always feel at this point we should, well, no, I think it'd get ridiculous, quite silly, but just no umbrellas.
No umbrella, just
go no umbrella.
Absolutely drenched. Well, the thing is, I don't mind the rain. You know, if you go swimming in a cold environment, you realise actually it's okay.
If there was anything, and there wasn't much, anything we took from COVID, it was the determination that if you want to enough, you can.
You can.
You just need different clothes.
Yes, absolutely.
We did. Yep, we did.
Holidaying in the UK.
Yep, we went camping.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Rained for the first 24 hours and it was gale force winds for the second 24 hours. Oh, literally a field off the Kent coast. Because they couldn't open any of the facilities because you weren't allowed to actually, and the tents had to be so far away from each other. So like we went with friends and it was like, hello.
Oh, that sounds... Yes, I can't, because I don't mean to talk about Rob when he's not here, but I think he sees me as quite a precious flower, but he is a rare orchid when it comes to his comforts.
Do you know what he's not very good at? He's not very good at faff for what he feels is no reward.
For example?
So the amount of effort it takes to put up a tent, but then the reward is sleeping in a tent.
Sleeping in a bag, yeah.
Yeah, was not...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can... Had he ever camped before?
I think when he was a child, but I think again about 20 minutes away from, I think they camped at the scout camp in Down.
Oh, so near home?
Yeah, near home, and I'm pretty sure his mum drove home for a shower.
I never did any of that stuff, yeah. I was in the Scouts, but I didn't. I never wanted to go. I never liked going away from home as a kid. I was quite particular. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I still sleep with a lamp on. I'm
So
quite.
do I.
Yeah, thank you.
Alfie
Perfectly
doesn't like
fine
it.
as an adult to
Yeah,
have a lamp.
why do I like? I have the telly on as well, but maybe that's strange.
Well,
I used to have
well, I'm a
audiobooks, but
Oh, no, I've never listened to something to go to bed.
well, it just is
But
like
I do like having a bit of light.
radio 4 can be good. Just like a bit of talking. And then you get the news, so that it can.
Yeah, and then no, you don't want that seeping in your consciousness in the middle of the night.
I think they still have Farming Today as the precursor to the news, so you do wake up knowing the price of grain.
Always useful.
Good to know, because of course you do live...
Got some hay bales?
Yeah, I've got some hay bales over there from the Halloween episode of this, which we did getting on for 6 months ago. This episode of Pottering is sponsored by Mind, the mental health charity. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not always very good at stopping. When I've got a busy day, it's very hard to slow your brain down a bit, isn't it? And that's why I love being in the garden, doing something with my hands, so my mind can take a little break. And that's why Mind have created Pause. It's a monthly craft subscription box designed to give you a small creative moment of mindfulness each month. And from just £8 a month, you receive a unique activity through the post. So don't worry, it's not all about being good at crafting, it's about giving your hands something gentle to do and letting your mind catch up, I suppose. I mean, I like to assemble a little pot of bulbs. That's been something I've been doing recently. It really calms me down. And what's really wonderful about Pause is that while you're taking that little moment for yourself, your monthly donation supports Mind's mental health information and services, helping more people get support when they need it most. You can enjoy it on your own, you can share it, you can gift a subscription to someone who might appreciate a reset. Just search Pause for Mind and start your subscription today. Now, Lou, I do want to talk to you about your fabulous Sunday Times bestseller.
Thank you.
The incredible Default Parent. How to be a default parent.
Lessons from a default parent.
Lessons from a default parent. I just know it as default parent.
Default parent. That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of sprung out of your fabulous blog, which was a response to Josh and Rob talking about parenting.
Yeah.
Parenting of your children.
Yes.
And
Not other people's children.
Not other people's children. And then you, as is right, you had your say.
Yeah.
And it grew out of that. I mean, the response has been incredible.
I can't quite get my head around it, but a lovely thing. But even from the first blog, I only wrote it because I'd gone for a job that I didn't get, and kind of came home and I think I was very I can't think of the right word. I was very lost in myself, identity-wise. I think post becoming a mum and giving up teaching and stuff, and then also Rob was like flying, but using parenting, obviously primarily for that podcast. And yeah, wrote the blog, just got it all out.
Yeah.
Always feel better when I get things out. And And it wasn't like I could have an argument with someone about it because there wasn't anyone to argue with. I
Yeah,
just
sure.
didn't feel, so it just got it out, wrote it down, and then it seemed to hit a nerve with people.
It's funny though, isn't it? The times we do write, and sometimes it is in those moments of like not getting a job or feeling kind of frustrated in some way. If we can use that energy, it really connects with people because it's honest, I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't realise how much I'd always assumed I could just go back to teaching if I wanted to. It was always like my little safe space of, if this all becomes too much or I feel really lost in who I am, I was always like, I'll go back to teaching. I'll go back to teaching. I'll find a job and I'll go back to teaching. And then like a really beautiful job came up. It was like 2.5 days a week, lovely girls' school, like very different to where I had been teaching, which was a boys' comprehensive next to Belmarsh prison.
It was by the prison, wasn't it? Yeah. But I'm sure.
I really enjoyed working there, but yeah, different set of challenges
Lovely way of putting it.
Yes. Then it would be quite nice to teach at a school where you couldn't see Belmarsh.
It might be quite nice to not always be looking at a men's.
At a high security.
Is it high security? Yeah.
I think it's high security. Yeah.
Oh, that's glamorous.
I know, very glamorous. I think it might actually have a tunnel from Woolwich. I might be making this up.
Woolwich Court.
Woolwich Crown Court, so that they don't have to come above.
Straight in.
I think I found that out because I think Tommy Robinson was there for a bit, so I'm getting water all over my face.
Yeah. How intriguing.
Yeah.
Gosh, Belmarsh. And Woolwich Way, isn't it?
Yeah, Woolwich, Thamesmead.
Thamesmead. You can get we've got a super loop that goes there now.
We do, I saw that.
Have you seen it? SL3, it's brilliant.
I haven't got on it to Thamesmead.
No, I haven't done that
yet. I haven't actually been back since I stopped teaching.
Oh, yes. Well, that's understandable. But no, sorry, not to interrupt your train of thought. And you said about, and you wrote the blog and it connected with people.
Yes, yeah. So I'd always assumed that I could go back and I'd feel better once I'd gone back. Like that would be my kind of anchor back to my old self.
Yeah.
And teaching did not want me back that day. And it wasn't my finest day of teaching, if we're honest. But and I think I was doubly frustrated because I know I can do better. I know I'm a good teacher. I'm not the best teacher out there in the world, but like I know I'm a good teacher and I care a lot and I put a lot into it. And I think I just kind of always had that as my little safe space. And then when that safe space felt like it had been taken away, I went for one job. It wasn't like I went for 20.
But rejection can feel like that. I think, in the performers industry, for example, you're told you have to get good at rejection. But that being said, in my experience, it's never got like easy. I've never been like, on to the next thing, doesn't matter.
Well, no, I think when you're going for something that you want as well.
Yes.
Even when you don't want it, being told they don't want you is not a nice feeling.
Yeah.
I know it's one you have to get used to sometimes in life, but like it's never a nice feeling. But when it's something that you want or that you think you could be good at as well, and you kind of go, oh.
And I found as well, sometimes annoyingly, when I kind of have a feeling of not caring, or sort of convincing myself it doesn't matter, then I do my best work and that's when I get the gig. So it's that frustration of kind of, is it like a butterfly? If you want a butterfly to stand, if you want to have a butterfly, you have to stand very still and it'll come and stand on you.
I've never heard that, but yeah, that makes sense.
If you grab a butterfly, you'll kill it. So
you will crush its soul.
So I think it's something along those lines.
Oh no, as well. I wanted it too much. I was so nervous. They told me to calm down in the interview. They said if I need to take a few breaths and kind of collect myself, and I was like, cool.
But that's a little bit condescending as well.
Let me leave.
Sometimes as well, those people in those positions can be a little bit unaware of how they.
I think
their words can have a big impact.
And we did, and again, this is not their fault. They were just, but I sort of where I haven't taught for a little while. When I did teach, we were still using like A star, A, B, C, and now it's 1 to 9.
Oh right.
And so when I was talking in the interview, I was referencing the grades.
Yes.
As in like, I had a boy that was on an E. We got him up to a C. I did it in this way, and every time I said a grade, she'd go 9. I was like,
oh, that's annoying. That's annoying.
Fuck you and your 9. Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Why be like, I think a lot.
And I was like, I would obviously have got the new terminology once I mean, that being said, I couldn't start my own PowerPoint, so would I have got the new terminology?
Well, yeah, but probably her going 9.
9, sorry.
All the time, like she's
do you
on
mean
fucking
9?
Strictly.
Do you mean 9? Do you mean a 7? I was like, I don't know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I would find that quite annoying.
Yeah.
And also, like I say, it's not for somebody themselves who presumably is a teacher. Maybe they should reflect on themselves.
Yeah, it's not overly helpful to constantly correct someone.
It really isn't. Can you imagine a teacher's like, no, every time you sort of tried something?
But no, they were really nice. Just in case they ever go for a job they were getting, and they're like a bit cross through my name. But
We'd be lucky to have you.
It wasn't my day.
Well, but like we say, and I think that pushes us into the things.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know, friends and family, have been going through sort of changes recently. And of course, change is frightening, but it always does, if we just trust it, annoyingly perhaps sometimes, if we trust it, it does kind of yield.
And there is a kind of, there's a process of there's an element of like you have to trust the process and you have to have kind of faith that it will come good eventually in some way or somehow. I'm not necessarily saying every job rejection is going to lead to like me writing a book, but because that's quite dramatic.
I'd write a whole library. I would be Shakespeare.
Here is my collected works of Tom Allen. But
another book, gosh.
But it wouldn't if they'd given me the job, I wouldn't have written the blog.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had coffee with the ladies that turned out to be publishers.
Right.
They read it, messaged on Instagram, we met for coffee, and then it kind of spiralled.
My goodness.
And it all wouldn't have happened, but like there was no way of knowing that then. And I'm not saying you could just go through life going, trust the process. Because when people go, like, what's meant for you will not pass you. And I was like,
yeah, on that day, it's the last thing you want to hear. It's like, but I'm just really annoyed today, okay?
You know, like sat on the fire escape of Virgin Active, just having been told I'd not got it, and then Rob phoned and goes, we've signed this podcast with Spotify, and I was like, yay, good for you. Fuck yourself. I couldn't tell him I hadn't got it. I couldn't bring myself to piss all over their chairs.
Oh, that's very noble.
So I was like, oh, that's really great. I'm so pleased with him. He kept talking, and you just want to get someone off the phone. And I was like, oh, yeah, I need to go and get them out their swimming lessons. Didn't. And then I just sat on the fire escape and cried.
Lou, that's extremely generous of you. Testament to how nice a person you are.
It just felt too pathetic to go, I didn't get it.
I would have been all over it. Well, that's nice for you. I didn't get this job. But I think that's a dynamic in relationships, and I've seen that with friends of mine as well. That often, when you're having a bad day, it is difficult to see yourself, to be happy for them.
It is. No, sometimes, being happy for other people sometimes is really hard.
It's a hateful thing to do sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely awful.
So we used to go to talk to the girls, and I'm like, no, but you must be can't be.
Oh yeah, all of that. Yeah, 'cause it's difficult, isn't it? Like when sports day comes.
And then I'm going in my head, kick 'em, trip 'em. You go like, no, it's the taking part that counts. You go, it's not the taking part that counts, is it?
So yeah, well that's the thing.
Getting something shiny at the end, which is not the right thing. But like,
gotta win.
And you know that, but like the real base urge. Then, when I didn't get the job, and then Rob signed the podcast, I was like, it took everything in me to go, I'm so pleased for you. That's great. Have you heard about the job? No, not yet. We'll talk about it later.
You even did that. Oh.
Because, But what you want to do is, piss off. You wouldn't even have that if it wasn't for the children that I'd pushed out of my body. I know you made them too, but they're mine.
Yeah, I think I'm not a doctor, but I don't suppose it's minimal input from the dad usually, isn't it?
I think what we're learning here is that I'm quite horrible unless I really suppress the urges to be a real petty cow.
No, I think the thing is everybody has these moments, these feelings, and I think it would be inhuman to not have those feelings.
Yeah.
And I think it's fine, and they are always transient, aren't they? They don't stick around, but just on those days when we're feeling vulnerable, it can be difficult. I can imagine that a lot of parenting couples will really relate to what you describe in all of this, and also the fact that your identity has been subsumed, is that the right term? into looking after the kids, and I think a lot of people experience that. I
think you kind of completely lose yourself, and not everyone does. So I'm not like I don't want to speak for everybody, but the process of writing it and then the book kind of going out there and being read by and the reception it's had. I don't want to be like, oh my god, the reception it's had, but she says about to do that. The reception it's had, Tom, I can't tell you.
It's been extraordinary. It has.
Thousands of people. But no, but like so many messages, and people came up at some of the where I did a couple of In Conversation with events, and I think other mums that even if the specifics are different, because obviously everyone's situation and dynamic and family setup's different, but the kind of almost some of those experiences seem to be universal, that losing a lot of yourself once you have children. Yeah. And like how much I love the girls, and I love being their mum, and I love it, and I wouldn't have changed it. I just didn't realise what a process it is where you go, I thought I just naively so, have babies. And then be me
back to work.
with babies.
Yeah.
And I could just carry on as then you go like, oh, actually everything is different and is changed. And
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Is that you've hit on the nuance of that I think a lot of people don't acknowledge.
yeah,
Or I imagine maybe don't, as you say, realise, is that it does cause you to become, a different version of yourself, I suppose.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I know find their entire purpose in being a parent, and they didn't realise they found themselves through parenting.
Yeah.
But some people as well feel that it's a different version of themselves.
and I think I love being a parent and I love being their
Oh my
mum.
goodness, you're
I
so
just-
organised and the creativity. You're always
I do
been
love a
so-
glue gun.
Well,
I love a glue gun.
I know, like World Book Day, I know has been an important part of the calendar.
The calendar, it has. Even though my glue gun failed me. Failed me making that giant Totoro.
An impressive costume, though.
But yeah, no, I love being their parent, and that is fundamentally like the main part of my identity.
Yeah,
And
no one questions
I
that.
just didn't. Yeah, a lot came up that I didn't realise before being a parent, and I don't know. I think I would have been slightly better prepared if people had spoken about it a little bit more.
Right.
Like, I don't want to put the fear of God into people that
Yeah.
are just about to be parents or pregnant.
No.
But just it's good.
Complexity. And I've
Forewarned is forearmed.
with other friends of mine as well, they've said about how just the practicality is your whole day is taken up with, particularly in the early stages,
Yeah.
is taken up with the child and protecting the child, looking after the child,
Yeah.
giving them their every need. But of course, that doesn't mean that you don't even get you can't just be like, I just
No.
need a minute.
I think it's like it's the total lack of autonomy.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
you have a child,
Yeah.
and obviously Rob's a freelancer, so he went
Yes.
pretty much straight back to work to do Taskmaster on like day
Yes.
6 or something.
course.
And I was like, "But- so you're just leaving the house now? You're just going to leave the house and be a person on like
Yeah.
a train,
Yeah,
and then you're going
Well,
to
things like that,
go
like
to work and eat your lunch, and
Sorry, I just fell on my knee.
I have to keep a whole ass person alive.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just get to go and eat your lunch.
And things like that, just being able to buy a coffee and sit and have a coffee
Yeah.
quietly. Like, whoever's there with the child doesn't get that day.
And I didn't even necessarily want to go somewhere without her. I was
course,
just
yeah, but-
like,
but
I
it's just, yeah.
can't. And I was 29 when I had our eldest. I spent 29 years, okay,
Doing whatever the
few years when I was younger,
Yeah.
not because my mum was in charge. But other than that,
Yeah,
I spent the majority of my life
yeah.
doing what I wanted.
Yeah, even as a kid,
And
you
not
know,
thinking
I'm going
about
to my room
it.
to read.
Yeah,
or-
I'm going to leave the room now, or
Yeah,
I'm going to go and
I'm
get
going to
something to
leave the
eat,
room
or
now.
I'm going to go to the toilet.
Yeah, all those things.
Yeah.
It is quite, and as well, of course, I'm not experienced in looking after children at all. I have a niece who I adore, but I realise how tiring she is at the age of 2. Because she wants to do jigsaws and then she wants to do
and
something
this,
else,
and-
and it's like okay,
Yeah.
we're on the floor and then we're running over
doing
there
that.
and then we're hiding under a blanket.
That's a really hard age as well because they're so physical, but they've got
Yes.
no idea how easily they can kill themselves
Yes.
all the time. It's like I can climb this shelf and I will fly, and I will. But they're physically
Yes.
capable, but they've got no like.
And of course, when she's here in this
Danger.
house, which is like, designed largely for gay men, and
Well, the girl-
not in a sort of not in a like.
No, the girls call it a real like it's a real life doll's house.
Oh yes, they did say that.
Which,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I said it,
that's
I was
so
like,
lovely.
yes, it is, isn't it?
Look at
They
the dolls.
love it.
Yeah,
Smashing the piano.
Yeah, no, but it's such a. It's got lots of sharp corners in it. I mean, it's not
Lots
good when
of
I'm
little
drunk.
stairs.
Little stairs,
Lots of
surprise
levels.
stairs,
Yeah.
and sharp edges.
Just 3 there.
Yes, don't worry. Yeah. So it is like learning that there are plenty of
Yeah.
things to be aware of, and doing that second guessing, which I'll do on a day. But
Yeah.
after an hour, I'm like, gosh, I could really do with a
I
nap
just
now.
need them to
Yeah, sleep like you put on the telly.
Just watch a film. Stay still.
Oh, and
watch a
they
film.
do not want to watch The Night
No.
Garden when you want them to watch The Night Garden.
No. Or they want it on, but they kind of want it on they want it on like I have Housewives on. Just in the background, in the periphery.
Of course.
Tune in, tune out. Climb some
course.
stairs.
Yes.
But yeah,
And
it
books.
is.
Read books, but then she doesn't want me to read the book.
No.
She wants me to open the book.
And then they want to do the book, but then they're going to rip the book.
And-
And I'm very precious about books. It is, and no one tells you you're doing well. I'm quite,
course,
as
yeah.
we've found out, quite praise driven, I think.
Oh, have you seen what I do for a living?
But like, I went into a job with very tangible metrics.
Yeah.
You teach the kids, they
Yeah.
get this grade,
Yeah.
and everyone
9.
goes, well done. Yeah, 9s. They get 9s. They go, oh, well done, Brian.
Yeah.
And then they go, well done, Miss Watts, sort of Miss Watts at the time, because, your class has got 80%, 2 levels of progress, whatever it is. And then Ofsted come in and go, well done, you're a good teacher, or you're an outstanding. And so I feel like I was working the hardest I'd ever worked, and got to the end of the day and I was like, all we've done is make a big mess, cry, and kept everyone alive, which is an achievement. Or you've left the house or something and you go,
yeah, made a ham sandwich that made get eaten.
And what I needed was someone to go, you're doing a really good job.
Yeah,
have a certificate.
Yeah, like, that's true, isn't it?
There's no because you're just, and then there's always someone that seems to be doing it better than you, or has gone back to work and is still doing that.
Social media as well, that must be hard. Because I mean, that's why I try and monitor my use of social media, because with all of us, it just goes, however well you've done that day, there's always somebody
doing it better.
Always somebody doing it better.
Everyone is making their compromises somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll try and remind myself of that when, I remember going to a baby group with our youngest.
Oh, those sound quite tense.
I like some of them. I like the ones where you don't sign up for a term, you just pay a £5 each week to the slightly manic lady wearing a Britney mic who's about to lead
and you
songs.
do some singing, lovely. Yeah. Oh, that's.
So
I was thinking of the NCT sort of stuff. That sounds intense.
Oh, what the paid for friends?
Paid for.
It's like Rent a Friend. These people live in your area and about to pop out a baby as well. Friends. Because you'll need each other for about 6 months, and then you'll start to.
And then then that WhatsApp group will fall down the list.
They're all nice ladies.
No.
And and there was a couple that I was really good friends with, but we kind of everyone started to move closer to parents when you realised how much help you needed with the child.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of moved.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Back out, but yeah. Rent a Friends.
Rent a Friend. Well, they're friends of friends.
No, and they were. You need them.
Yeah.
They fulfil a really strong purpose. But yeah, when you go to baby groups, and I do like the pigeon lady from Home Alone, and I was really proud that we'd just got there. We'd made it on time. We were there, and then there was a lady in 2 weeks postpartum in white jeans with blow dried hair, and I was like,
please
go fuck yourself. Just I'm glad for you. I'm pleased that you've had the kind of morning that you've had.
Yeah.
Don't come here and wave it in our faces.
Some people have a hairdresser comes to the house.
I have learnt that with the tiny little bit of telly I've done with promoting the book. I love professional hair and makeup. Well, and if I could have glam every day, I totally would. Yeah. That's the actual dream.
She's going to be like, hi, nice to meet you. Gloria came round this morning to do my below.
We have a nanny, a night nanny, a housekeeper, and someone's come to do my hair this morning and squeezed me in my jeans.
Well, Lou, one question I'm trying to ask people when I remember is what is your first memory of gardens?
My first proper tangible memory, I think, of gardens is my grandparents live in Portsmouth, and for as long as I can remember, they've lived in a bungalow in Emsworth, and they've got a garden that goes all the way around their house.
Oh,
so it kind of there's it's more than a side path, but where they're off a road, so you go down a driveway. So their front garden kind of goes into their back garden around the house. So you could run all the way around it. And my auntie made that's my granddad. My auntie made he had a Buddha statue and a little fat frog statue. No, toad actually, because they call it Toad Hall, that's it.
That's it.
So Wind in the Willows, so they like Wind in the Willows to collect toad things. So they had a toad in the flower bushes. Flower bushes? Flower beds, that's it. You don't go, that's wrong.
Flower bed, you don't actually hear that often.
Flower bed?
People say foliage or
I think where it's quite old school kind of grandparent garden.
I love that
big
style.
Flower beds.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely lawn. But they were they'd let us smash around it. We could go in. We used to go all through their plants to find the different statues and they were always mad statues. There was a Buddha one and a toad, and then they'd get various things from garden centres. So it was always fun when we went, but we used to run full circles around their bungalow, chasing each other through their flower beds, through their plants, and it was just so much fun.
That's what gardens should be, though, I think, as well.
really, really fun.
And I love the gardens now as an adult that still feel like that have the kind of the mystery and the little kind of surprise. People said about having different rooms in the garden, so or I have mirrors on the wall here, so that at glance it looks like it's going into somewhere
It's quite
else.
secret. Your end, but your garden with the mirrors and the brick stuff reminds me of The Secret Garden.
Oh, does it?
Because I loved that book as a child.
Yeah, we went to see the film as well with the school.
But we bought our house, not the one we're in now, the one that used to was near your mum's. Not because of the garden, but when we went in the garden, I was like, it reminded me of my grandparents' garden.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
It had at the end what you thought was the end of the garden. It had like big conifer hedge things, and there was a little gap in it. And when you went behind it, there was a whole other bit of garden.
Yes, magical.
I mean, we pulled it all out in the end because when you trimmed it, it was all dead, and there was like fences. Yes, Astro as far as the eye could see. We didn't Astro.
Perfect. We can park.
Big cinema screen for Housewives. Get rid of this foliage.
What's this?
Lovingly grown over decades. No, it was like when we went to trim it back and do the thing.
Conifers though are.
And there was like some metal bits in it that I thought the girls were going to impale themselves on. But it absolutely sold the garden to me. When we went out, and I was like, it had a really nice feel to it, and it reminded me of my grandparents. And then when we found the extra bit at the end, and I was like, oh, they're going to have such good games here.
Oh yeah.
Like I say, even though it didn't come to fruition, I was like,
a bit of that secret garden. I remember.
Yeah, that bit. The girls had their own bit at the back.
Very magical.
And it just, I think the link between my grandparents' garden and then that garden, and then that was our first like house where we all lived.
Oh, what a lovely! I love that, and I love that as something I will endeavour to remember.
Thank you.
With the surprise, the secret.
Yeah, thank you for that question, because I hadn't really thought about my grandparents' garden for ages. They still live in the same house, but when you said like favourite garden or like first memory, I was like, it is. It's my grandparents. It's running around and around.
Oh, beautiful. And I can see that, as you describe it, I bet they had a nice, lovely green lawn.
My ampy takes a lot of pride in his garden.
That's exactly what I was imagining.
95, doesn't have a gardener still mows it himself and does all the,
Good exercise, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when it's done, I bet the lovely lines are on it as well.
It's just very, very green. It's very lime green. Do you know what I mean?
That kind of... I know exactly. I can see it. I can see it with hollyhocks and foxgloves and dahlias. Oh, beautiful, mate. Thank you for taking us to that lovely garden.
Thanks.
I felt like I was in a sunny garden for a moment there, not in the pissing rain. Lou Beckett, thank you very much for joining me and for chatting about everything, including your wonderful, extremely brilliant book, Default Parent, or Lessons from a Default Parent. Lessons from a Default Parent. I do have a little gift for you. We put it over here under the...
Please do your umbrella.
Please do the umbrella first, if I can.
No, go that way.
Look at what a terrible... Oh, did it go on you? Sorry.
No. But so much went on you.
You tipped it on yourself before.
Well, that's as well as maybe. We are. Well, as people say now, we are where we are. But I have a gift for you, Lou.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
Sorry.
I forgot I had my glasses on my head.
My legs are so wet. You put it under the tree.
I know, we wouldn't want the plant to be
yeah, heaven forbid the plant, which needs water, should get wet. Anyway, I think these are they're a sort of a narcissi from a narcissist like me. Something which I thought you might be able to enjoy watching with the kids.
Thank you. They'll love that.
They can just sort of see it change every day. And they do grow. They grow kind of in front of your eyes, I think, those ones sometimes. And they have a nice...
amazing.
If you like the smell of daffodils.
I do like the smell of daffodils. No, I like the smell of daffodils. Is that like coriander? Is it some people like daffodils, but some people like coriander?
Some people say they smell like pierce, and I always think, oh, I like the smell.
Maybe you like the smell of it. Well, to each their own, Tom. We shan't judge.
Some of those reed diffusers I've got in the house. Absolutely right. But I hope you enjoyed that.
No, thank you so much.
Spring. And congratulations again. Thank you as well for joining me here on this beautiful day in the garden for pottery.
Oh my God, the top bit's fallen over now as well. What's happened? I didn't do that.
It's like the umbrella is impotent.
It's getting worse.
I mean, I'm not actually getting it. I don't feel any difference. And this is basically. I'm feeling the same now as I did when it was up.
Sorry, Tom.
What a ridiculous thing this is. No, we will not do it in a studio like other people do it. No way, we're a gardening themed podcast.